Everybody, I'm Tony Fleming from Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Thank you for joining me on today's Porsche video. You say, Tony, the 914 gets a bad rap as a Porsche. How can you be calling it that just because it has an emblem on it? Well, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, breathe, man, breathe, okay? Maybe the 1.7s, 1.8s, maybe Weezers, not a lot of power. Maybe Volkswagen built the cars. This one here, though, is a collector car. You say, Tone, come on. How can that car be a collector car? Are you talking to me? Right? And I'm saying, okay, breathe. I asked you to breathe. You're not breathing. Think about this. If you spent $60,000 restoring a car, adding 50% more power, upgraded suspension, wheels and tires, interior, new paint, beautiful car, fast car, great sounding car. I have your attention now? I have your attention. And that's what we have here today. And that's why I wanted to talk about this car. This right here is very different. This is the last year this car was built. It automatically makes it a collector car. This is a 2-liter. Automatically makes it a collector car because, again, that's the biggest engine we could get back in the day. And this engine in here is even bigger than that, right? It's taken that 2-liter and added more power, 4-inch stroke to it, and gave us what we were looking for when we wanted that extra zip, right? The things that maybe these weren't known for. Guards red paint that is beautiful. When we look at this paint, we want to look at the ceiling in there. We want to look at the words that are on this page, and let's spend some time. We're going to walk around and see the quality of this car, and we'll find a way to get it in your garage. All right, so what's it mean to be mirror finish paint, right? Everybody has their own idea of mirror finish paint. Well, it can only be one thing. It can only be one thing. If you can see yourself in it or read the words crisply from a page, right? Or see what time it is in it, that's mirror finish, and that's what we have here. Let's take a peek at that right here. That, my friends, is really, really nice paint. You can see what time it is in there. You can see the ceiling in there. You can see all the detail. You can see the ribs in the ceiling in there. Is how beautiful this paint is. And this is under these harsh LED lights. You can imagine outside it glows in beautiful, beautiful bright red. All right, so we want to look at the engine. Should we look at the engine like a 911 is rear engined, right? It's rear engined. Other cars, 928, front engined. 914, mid-engine. Mid-engine, why is that important? Because when you put the weight here and get it off of the wheels that turn and do the braking, it makes for a much better handling car. Not to mention this engine is really low in the body and the chassis. Let's take a peek at that and we'll see. All right, so in here, it looks brand new. Cadmium bolts, twin downdraft carburetors. The block, it looks like it's brand new. The HVAC system is here. The relays, everything is it's got that nice fresh color to it. Even has a crankcase breather with a cool little K&N filter there. A new battery in the car. Like, this is detailed. If you wanted to go to a show, you could do that, and it looks really, really nice. There's not a lot of enormous amount of things to see here. Most everything you would get to is from the bottom like you would on a 911. But plug changes, oil changes, those kinds of things are easy from there. Here, if you want to do cap, wire, and rotors, you'd get it right here. Super easy to work on, not super complicated, but again, way more power than it has in the past, and the sound of it is unbelievable. You know, every car is to each his own, right? Like, let's say you didn't love the spoiler. We could remove the spoiler and make it stock. The stripes on the side, right? Side stripes are also decals, and they're removable if you didn't like that. If you like it, great, we'd leave it. If you don't like it, let us know and we'll take that stuff off. This is what I love about these cars because of the storage ability that they have. Not only do we have storage here, we have storage in the front as well, okay? And we're talking about, this is the Targa top that fits over top of there. Makes it for an all-weather, amazing car. There's storage back here if you don't want to take the Targa top off. But there's still more storage in there that you can throw some chairs and stuff like that if you wanted to go to a show. But the real storage ability is in the front, and I'd like to show you that next. This is such a great feature of this car, and I wanted to show that here, is that there's so much room in here. 2 big soft bags going here. You got all your ancillary stuff down here. You got a spare tire in here. This is original paint in here. Matter of fact, here's the original sticker for the factory VIN number, and also for fueling instructions, right? All that stuff still in its spot where it's supposed to be. Beautifully finished in here. You can even adjust the headlights, right? If they're not pointed exactly where you want, you can spin these dials and get them just where you want to. You can do it yourself. Like little cool stuff like that, I just think is awesome. This is show worthy. You want to go to a show, open this up. It looks very nice in there, and you'd be very proud to be able to do that. All right, so you walk up to your car, you know what this car sounds like, you know how it handles, you know whatever, and you walk up into it and you go, wow, this is a great looking car. It's mine, wow. But where you're gonna spend most of your time is in here, and this is where I want you to come in and check out a lot more of the detail that's been done to make it even a more driver-focused car, right? I want to relax for a second, because you know what? Sometimes when you get in these cars, the hustle and bustle of the day is changed by what these things do. Like I'm looking at a 7,000 RPM Tach, 150 mile an hour speedometer, right? Upgraded gauge set here, right? And I got that shifter so close. It's almost like they built the car, like they put somebody in a seat and said, let's just build a car around this person. Upgraded digital sound system. Kick panel mounted speakers. That may not seem like a big deal to you, but this is nice that somebody went and made custom mounts for the corners of these. The interior light works the way it's supposed to. It's just nice, man. I got the Targa top off if I want to, or if I want to put the Targa top on and flip the heat on, I can do that as well. These are, this is great. 3-spoke steering wheel, leather wrapped. And the reason I guess I'm not talking so much is because I'm just enjoying sitting here for a second and taking it all in. You know, the day is busy a lot of times, and we forget to take a moment and enjoy life. And here I'm sitting in this car and I'm enjoying life with you. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. I feel like I'm standing here like Steve McQueen at the track, you know, just looking at the car going, you know, turn 3, I seem to drift a little wide. Once I get on the power, sometimes I get on a little too early. I'm closing my eyes, going there in my mind. The truth of the matter is, you could vintage race this car. How cool is that? Listen, man, when a 76 Porsche, right now 911, is selling for over $100,000, some of them are $200,000. Right? This is the bargain of the century. All the hard work's been done. This is a great driving car, not to mention it's a great looking car. We have tons of receipts. 2 owners since new. 2 owners, right? And a folder full of restoration, build, and things like that that other people who might be selling these kind of cars don't have. And we got that right here. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, call us, 301-816-1000. We'll find a way to get this in your garage. And if you don't mind, hit the like button down below there. It really helps us a lot get the message out. Share it with your friends. They might like it as well. And subscribe to our channel. We're always putting out new content.